Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing Nuke.
Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Now, what we have here is Errol Spence Jr.'s next possible opponent. Yordenis Ugas is currently the number 2 ranked contender by the IBF. The first contender slot is vacant, and the third contender spot is Jesse Vargas. Yordenis Ugas has a record of 22-3 with 11 knockouts. He's never been stopped in his career. He's a Cuban boxer, and over his last 7 fights, he stopped 4 guys. He's won his last 7 fights in a row, and he's shown consistent improvement and has not taken a loss since 2014. He's a transformed fighter. He's an excellent body puncher, and he is a fighter that I would love to see in with Errol Spence Jr. Not sure if he's ready to beat Errol Spence, if he's on that level, but he definitely looks like a threat. He definitely looks like a guy that could give Errol Spence an interesting fight and make Errol Spence display some of his other skills and abilities so we can really see him tested for once. Errol Spence up to this point has never been tested at an elite level other than Kell Brook. Now, Kell Brook was a very good fighter, but unfortunately he was damaged. And so you want to see Errol Spence against another big guy, another strong guy, another big body puncher. Yordenis Ugas is 5'9", has a 69-inch reach. He is legitimate. He is 32 years old, and being a Cuban boxer, basically he has a varied skill set, and he's a very handed body puncher. He is a guy that you definitely want to face Errol Spence Jr. for the challenge. Now, Yordenis has done an interview with FightHype.com and basically stated that he would love to face Errol Spence Jr. next, since it seems to be that people may be ducking him. He wants that work. And I know a lot of people will say, oh, that's easy work for Errol Spence. He'll be able to get rid of Yordenis easily, and no big deal. He already has multiple defeats on his record, but he's a vastly different and improved fighter. Since he's taken a loss, it's been years. He's won multiple fights, and his skill set and his ring IQ have went up dramatically. This would be a great fight for him and a very good challenge. He's no pushover. He is legit welterweight contender. He is not to be ignored. But on the other hand, you have Errol Spence Jr., who's 24-0 with 21 knockouts. He has elite punching power. And so that is going to be a very interesting matchup. That's a matchup that we would love to see, and we may be able to see that next. Since we have a situation like Mikey Garcia not fighting until 2019 against Errol Spence Jr., having that fight pushed back by Showtime, he may be taking a different fight, which could be a Manny Pacquiao or other unnamed opponent. And so this would be a great fight to really test out Errol Spence before he gets in the ring next year with an elite fighter such as Mikey Garcia, or face the winner of Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. And so I think Yordenis Ugas would be the perfect guy. Yordenis Ugas is fighting on the Porter Garcia card against Cesar Miguel, and this guy is really, really good. Now, the Cesar Miguel, he's actually a very veteran and tested fighter. He's 34-3 with 2 draws. He's never been knocked out. He has 24 knockouts, so he's a seasoned, well-rounded Argentinian fighter. He's 5'8.5", and this will be a very interesting fight. I still pick Yordenis Ugas to win by knockout in this fight. We'll see how that goes, but definitely keep your eyes peeled for this guy, because this will make a hell of a fight to test Errol Spence. Not saying he's going to beat Errol Spence, not saying he's going to stop him, drop him, or beat him. I just believe that Yordenis Ugas is the guy to test Errol Spence Jr. I like to give boxing fans the knowledge on these fighters, their background, their history, and what they are. Unfortunately, there's a lot of biased coverage and media out on Errol Spence Jr. right now. So a lot of guys are basically just fanboys saying, oh, he can beat everybody. Everyone's scared of him. And the truth is, he's a very good fighter. He's a talented fighter. But he has not truly been tested enough to where we can see his full spectrum of skills. And I believe a guy like Yordenis Ugas would be a guy to show us more of that spectrum, to really challenge and test Errol Spence Jr. Once again, it's the IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely, positively subscribe. And we're out.